Welcome to Septmber TV News Report, providing you with the best in local and international news updates. This is a place where you can get the most reliable and informative news information. Septmber TV News Report. Today is Wednesday, September 25th, 2024. These are the news making the headlines. Shooting incident at St. Catherine Bar leaves 2 men dead. A shooting incident at a bar in St. Catherine led to the death of a farmer and an alleged gunman on Tuesday night. The deceased are 20-year-old farmer Jamani Letts, also known as Zongo and Zeng, and O'Dane Jemison, also known as Marga Dog, both of Cocoa Ridge Ballers Gate area of St. Catherine. About 9:30 p.m., Letts was at a bar when Jemison entered and allegedly pulled a firearm. A struggle ensued between Jemisons and patrons led to the gun going off and fatally shooting the farmer. They both were transported to the Spanish Town Hospital where they succumbed to their injuries while undergoing treatment. A Beretta pistol affixed with a magazine with 12 rounds of ammunition was reportedly recovered from the scene. The Spanish Town Criminal Investigation Branch is investigating the matter. Continuing the news. Body found in Sandy Gully. The police are reporting that the body of an unidentified man was found in Sandy Gully, St. Andrew yesterday with laceration and a surgical wound on the chest. It's reported that at around 6:40 a.m., the St. Andrew police were alerted to the presence of the body near Washington Boulevard. The area was processed and the body transported to a funeral home pending a postmortem examination. The Duhaney Park Criminal Investigation Branch is also probing the matter. Continuing the news, 3 men charged with the murder of a security guard remanded in custody. The 3 men who are accused of murdering Lance Hutchinson, aged 34 years old, a security guard from Terminal Road, were further remanded when they appeared in court yesterday at the St. Catherine Parish Court. The accused are Sheldon Brown, also known as 12, 20-year-old Gregory Henry, also known as Baba Roots, and 21-year-old Jamor Campbell, alias Platypus. They are charged with murder, possession of a prohibited weapon, unauthorized possession of ammunition, and being part or participating in a serious offense by being part of a criminal organization. Senior Court Judge Justice Yvette Windsor Miller postponed the matter until November 18 after the court was told that a postmortem certificate was still outstanding. Police reported that on October 7, 2023, around 8:20 p.m., Hutchinson was at home with family when men armed with guns attacked him. Hutchinson and his family member were injured and taken to hospital where Hutchinson died. A police investigation was conducted and the 3 men were apprehended. Continuing the news, businessman accused of stealing money from pregnant girlfriend. A St. Catherine businessman who allegedly stole thousands of dollars from his pregnant girlfriend was charged yesterday. It's reported that 33-year-old Charles Brown, a businessman of Hopewell Road in Waterford, and the mother-to-be of his child had an agreement for him to make multi-payments of $50,000 on her behalf to rent a place for her business. From March 2nd to September 1st, the payments were sent to Brown's account, totaling $450,000. However, it's alleged that when it was time to open the business, the man told the woman that he was the sole owner and she should leave. It was later discovered that the correct rent was only $40,000 per month. After a report was made on Sunday, Brown turned himself into the police the next day and was subsequently charged. Continuing the news, woman pleads guilty to murder of Daniel Rowe. Dental assistant Coyote Sachel has pleaded guilty to the stabbing death of 8-year-old Daniel Rowe in June last year, a murder that sparked national outrage. Sachel was also convicted of child stealing for taking Daniel Rowe from the Burton Primary and Infant School in St. Catherine without her parents' permission. One of her attorneys, Mr. Rogers, told the court that he intended to make a plea in mitigation before sentencing, but said he would need time to prepare the submission. A prosecutor outlined the facts within the case. The deceased, who was a second-grade student at the Burton Primary and Infant School in Portmore, St. Catherine, was abducted on June 8 last year from her school. The child was later seen that day with her throat slashed on a Roosevelt Avenue in St. Andrew. She was rushed by a passerby to the Bustamante Hospital for Children, where she died 2 days later. The postmortem report revealed that the child died from an incised wound to the neck. Investigation by the police led to Sachel being arrested on August 11th last year. She was subsequently charged with murder. Continuing the news, Marley brothers uphold father's legacy with first tour in 2 decades. Bob Marley's musical legacy of harmony and peace has hit the road, with the sons bringing their late father's lifetime message to life and in a multi-city tour. The reggae giant's footsteps are being filled by his 5 sons, Ziggy, Stephen, Julian, Kimani, and Damian, during the Marley Brothers The Legacy Tour. It's the first time that the siblings have performed together on a tour in 2 decades. Marley's sons are honoring his work by performing 30 of their father's hit songs, including hits like No Woman No Cry, Could You Be Love, Is This Love, and Three Little Birds. The 22nd tour kicks off in Vancouver and will conclude in early October in Miami. 2 have hit stage in other shows like Damian and Steven, who have performed at Hollywood Bowl last month. Continuing the news, getaway driver wounded in shootout with licensed firearm holder at bar in Spalding's, Clarendon. Welcome back and thanks for joining us. This is Links 007 TV News Report. An alleged getaway driver was shot and injured after gunmen challenged a licensed firearm holder in an attempted robbery at a bar in Spalding's, Clarendon on Monday. Police said that at around 3:30 a.m., 3 gunmen alighted from a motor car where they attempted to burglarize a bar when its security system alerted the owner of the establishment. The police further stated that a licensed firearm holder responded to the burglary attempt and challenged the gunmen in a shootout. One of the men, identified as the driver of the motor vehicle in which the gunmen were traveling, was shot and wounded. The police said that his 2 cronies managed to escape. The injured man was taken to hospital where he was placed under police guard. The police has since commenced an investigation. Continuing the news, Spalding, Clarendon female resident charged with multi-million-dollar break-in offenses. 27-year-old Kimon Lissette, otherwise called Kim, of Reaches District, Spalding, Clarendon, has been charged with breaking and larceny, simple larceny, and driving away a motor vehicle without the owner's consent, following an incident in Charity Hill District, Clarendon on Wednesday, May 1st, 2024. Reports on the Clarendon police are that between the hours of 2 p.m. and 8 p.m., the complainant securely locked up his Axio motor car in his premises and left for the airport. A caretaker for the premises later discovered that the vehicle was missing. He reported the matter to the police, and while doing so, he received information that the car had been seen in another area of Clarendon. Acting on that information, the police accompanied the caretaker to the location where the vehicle was identified and it was recovered. On the complainant's return, he attended the police station and identified the car. It was further reported that money and equipment belonging to the owner of the car, which had been stored in the vehicle, had been stolen. The stolen item reportedly include 1.183 million Jamaican dollars and US 209,190 US. Audio and video footage that were discovered from a dashcam memory card inside the motor vehicle reportedly reveal a voice of a female instructing a man on how to disable the alarm system inside the motor vehicle. The now accused woman was later identified by the complainant and subsequently arrested and charged. Her court date is to be finalized. Continuing the news, bail extended for a man charged with Slickiana's murder. The man charged with the 2022 murder of social media influencer Anika Slickiana Towson is set to return to court on October 18. Rashawn Patterson had his bail extended when he appeared in the St. James Circuit Court on Monday. Monday's delay was caused by the outstanding post-mortem report of Slickiana, as well as a DNA result which is currently being awaited by the Crown. Supreme Court Judge Justice Bertram Morrison gave the October 18 mentioned date to allow time for the files to be completed. Once the files are completed, a trial date will be set. Towson's body was found floating in the sea in Reading in St. James on October 21, 2022. Reports are that on October 20th, Towson traveled from Kingston to Montego Bay, where she was picked up by Patterson. During the course of the evening, it is alleged that they visited a restaurant in Hanover and a guest house in St. James. At some point during the night, an argument developed between them. Patterson reportedly strangled Towson and disposed of her body in the sea. A passerby discovered the body and alerted the police. Links 007 TV will continue to track this story and have more details to come on this in a later newscast. This has been Links 007 TV News Report. Thanks for watching.